Well, hello everybody. Here we are in the midst of, I guess it's the coronavirus isolation. And I hope you guys are all doing good out there. It's been an interesting couple of days. I don't have it that I know of. But when you're sitting around the house all day long, you start to wonder, well, you start to think about that you really don't do that much during the day, do you? I mean, if you have a job, yeah, I guess that, but now those are in trouble. People getting sent home. So I sat around one day, or today, and I thought, well, if I'm just sitting around the house, maybe I should start working out. So in case you're wondering why I'm bouncing up and down, old Bill's on the treadmill, trying to get rid of his dad bod. But I thought, you know what? Everybody is stuck at home. Nobody knows what's going on. So I thought I'd just check in with you, see what you're doing. A lot of gigs been canceled. I get it. We don't want anybody getting sick. But, you know, it's one of those things that you just we all gotta deal with this. And I think if we can all just use our common sense, that we can get through this. And by common sense, well, that's something that, if you go by what I saw at the grocery store today, is missing badly. People are hoarding food, they're hoarding toilet paper. What are you going to do with all this toilet paper? You know, my daughter had the best line ever. She said, if 12 rolls of toilet paper are not going to get you through a 14-day homebound, coronavirus isn't your problem. You don't need to hoard toilet paper. People hoarding eggs and meat and cheese. So lucky for me, I eat junk food. Plenty of that in the grocery stores. That and vegetables. But I guess we're all kind of in the same boat. We don't really know what's going on. And I just think it's good if we do what they're asking us to do. You know, let's just follow the rules for a little bit. You know, let's try to take care of each other. Leave some food for other people. Leave some toilet paper for other people. I guess people kind of flip out by not having toilet paper. You know, we didn't always have toilet paper. Way back in the old West, well, it was a corn cob. Now, I know that doesn't sound real pleasant, but I bet you when somebody got sick, they didn't have a bunch of people hoarding corn cobs. Maybe they did, I don't know. But I hadn't talked to y'all in a while, and I wanted to just check in with you. I'm sorry if I'm not answering your questions, but I'm walking on the treadmill because I figure I try to at least stay healthy and maybe, avoid any problems here. But, I really do believe in us. I believe in this country. I believe in the Americans, that we can all come together and we can start helping each other out. You know, if you need a dozen eggs, get a dozen eggs. Don't get 6 dozen eggs. Leave some eggs for somebody else who may need eggs. Leave some toilet paper for someone who may need toilet paper. You know, I guess, though, if you run out of toilet paper, we can finally find a good reason for kale. They got big, wide leaves. And I guess it's good for you. I don't know if I want it that way, but anyway, I thought I'd catch up on what's going on in old Bill's world. Granddaughter Autumn is doing great. She was supposed to come and visit us, but we all kind of decided it's probably not the best time to be flying. She's growing like a weed. She's a little chunky monkey right now. And boy, she's got old Papa ripped. I miss that little girl so much. We went back and saw her this weekend. And buddy, she looks right through your soul. I'll tell you that right now. And I know a lot of you guys bought tickets and shows have been canceled, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that. But I'd rather have you come back when everybody's well and we can laugh and have a good time together. We're all going to get through this all right. You know, this is not the end of the world. They face a lot worse than this. You know, we've been through world wars and 9/11 and flu, swine flu, bird flu, good Lord, every other flu I think they've had out there. And we're going to get through this too. Because I believe in us, like I said earlier. And I think if we can all just try to kind of remember to help each other out. You know, help out your fellow human beings. That's what the old good Lord wants from us. You know, it's not that hard, really. Just take what you need, leave some for the rest. But there are folks out there who feel like this is the end of it, and they don't, you know, if it is, if your number's up, your number's up. But I sure don't want to have my number come up and know that when I get up to St. Peter, whoever it is, that he's going to look at me and say, Bill, did you really need 98 rolls of toilet paper back there? And I'll have to say, well, probably not. Now, the good thing about, and I'm doing this, I'm doing what the government's asking me. I'm staying inside as much as I can, trying to get on treadmill, get rid of my dad bod. Ugh, that's the worst part, because he's just sitting around eating. Played some cards with Gail. She beat me, as always. I'm not very good at cards. But, so for those of you who've been to the shows before all this mess broke out, well, we've had some good ones, haven't we? Man, y'all are just amazing. I was thinking about that the other day. I started this comedy thing in 1980. And here we are, 2020, and y'all are still coming out. You know, that sure does mean the most to me. Because I sure enjoy performing for y'all. And I think that's what I'm supposed to do. And I'm itching to get back out on the road and get out there in front of y'all, have some laughs together. And one day we'll look back on all this and think to ourselves, wow, we went through a rough one there. But everybody's doing good. Emily and her husband Will are doing great. Travis and Madison are doing good. You know, it's just it's a good time right now. Now, if you'd have told me a few years back I'd be doing this stand on a treadmill talking to y'all, I probably would have said you've been smoking some of that legal marijuana. But the more I sat around, the more I thought, well, maybe it's a good chance to go ahead and start putting little miles on the treadmill. Try to get healthy and not have that dad bod, as I said. Somebody wrote that about me. They say, oh, he's rocking a dad bod. And I'm sure they meant it as a compliment. But I took it as, well, maybe it ain't a compliment. So now Mama's got me on the treadmill. And she guilts me. She guilts me into it. She goes and does it. And then she walks in and she goes, boy, I'm glad I did that. And I'm the kind of person that goes, yeah, I'm glad you did that too. And then I sit there, and I sit there, and I think, well, I'll go get on the treadmill too. So I figure if she's making the effort, I might as well make the effort. And that kind of leads back into the helping each other out. You know, we're all only on this planet for a little while. You know, why not leave? When it's time to die, I don't mean keep talking about death, but you know, just know that when your time comes that you were a good person. You help people out. I saw a lady the other day in the grocery store. We went to get some eggs. That's the thing nowadays, getting eggs is like being on an Easter hunt every day. We drive around, eat grocery stores, and try to find eggs. Well, we found some eggs at this store. They were 18 pack. Woman took an 18 pack, opened it up, looked at it, put it in her cart. Grabbed another 18 pack, opened it up, put it in her cart. Gail grabs a pack of eggs. The woman grabbed 2 more 18 packs of eggs. So 18 times 4, that's what? 8 times 4 is 32. That's about 70, 82 eggs. What are you doing? Where in the hell are you going to eat 82 eggs? I don't think they have that many recipes for that many eggs. Maybe she's running a big Easter egg hunt. I don't know. Better not have more than 10 kids because they'll shut her down. But that's what I'm talking about. I'll give you 36 eggs. Maybe you really like eggs. I don't know. Maybe they're your favorite food ever. But leave 32 more for somebody else. Maybe somebody's got little kids. Maybe they happen to love eggs just as much as you do. But anyway, I don't want to be a big downer. But I just like to see us all kind of start helping each other out. And that's what we do as Americans. You know, whenever there's something bad, we all seem to come together. The problem I got right now is I don't see everybody coming together. I see everybody out for themselves. It's not a good way to lead your life. Take what you need, get what you need to get by, and then help somebody else out. Turn to somebody and say, hey man, you looking for eggs? Here, take one of mine. I don't need 84 eggs. But apparently this woman needed 84 eggs. So, whatever, you know. But working on some new material, writing some new material because I got the time. College is going great. Still enjoying it. Can't wait to get that degree. I think that's going to be awesome. When I get to walk across that stage at 63 years old and have somebody hand me a college diploma. I feel like I would have done something with my life. Other than, you know, just tell jokes. But we're going to be all over the country. When this thing's over, we're going to be hitting it hard. And for those who've been watching me on Last Man Standing, really appreciate that. Hey, you know what? Write them. Tell them you want to see more Reverend Paul. Because I sure enjoy doing that show. It's a lot of fun. Hey, I hear there's a big storm coming across the country, so be careful. Don't get out unless you have to, really. I think that's part of the problem right now is people aren't really taking it serious enough. And, you know, this is the greatest country on the planet. And I think we ought to start acting like it is. Be proud of our home. Help each other out. You know, it is amazing, isn't it, though, when you help somebody out and they look at you, they look like, what are you doing? I'm just helping you out. You walk away with a good feeling. I don't want anything else. But here's the good news. If you're looking for candy, or my favorite candy in the world around Easter, Peeps, the yellow ones, not the blue ones, not the pink ones, got to be the yellow Peeps. And chocolate, all you want. I'll tell you a funny story. I was in a store the other day. Me and this woman were talking. I said, man, it just seems like everybody's lost their mind. She goes, yeah, the world's crazy right now. She goes, everybody hoarding stuff, taking more than they need. I said, yeah. I said, it's kind of sad. She walked up to the meat counter and the guy said, can I help you? She goes, yeah, give me 10 pounds of ground meat. I'm like, what? What? What are you going to do with 10 pounds of ground meat? We could build a meat statue. Maybe she's going to build a ground beef Alan Jackson statue like that guy at the fair does with the butter. But I figured y'all are homebound like I am. So wish I could talk to all of y'all. I wish I could read this while my head's bumping up and down, but I really can't. But I see y'all on there, and I really appreciate that. Maybe you're that bored too. Maybe you're as bored as I am. You think, oh hell, Engvall's on the FaceTime. I guess I'll watch that for a little bit. But it's all going to be okay. We're going to be okay. And if we just all work together, we can beat this thing. Medical science is going to find a vaccine for it. And they're going to make us all better, and we'll be able to get out again and be people again. And I don't know, maybe this is good. Maybe this is what we needed. Maybe that old pendulum had just swung too far. And we need to remember that we're all humans in this together. This isn't singling anybody out. Everybody's involved in this. And if we all stick together and work together and act like human beings, then we'll be all right. Now, I do have a theory, since you ask. I think that if you hoard toilet paper or paper towels or whatever, and this whole thing blows over, which it will, and you're left over with all that stuff, you know what's going to happen, don't you? And folks are going to want to take it and turn it back in. You hoarded it, you bought it, you keep it. And maybe next time, if there's ever another situation like this, then maybe they won't hurt so much. The Jake and Lola doing great. The dogs are great. Like I said, I can't wait to get back out on the road and hang with y'all again because I sure do miss seeing you. And I do certainly appreciate everybody who buys a ticket and comes out. For the people in Idaho, man, y'all don't deserve this. Had a show there, had to cancel because the plane broke down. Rescheduled the show, had to cancel it because of coronavirus. I promise you, Idaho, I promise you, we will play Idaho. It's one of my favorite places to play, and I will not let you down, but I know y'all got to be feeling like you're a little jinxed right now. But you know what? We're going to play it. Well, my 20 minutes on the treadmill at incline 5% is about over. So I'll tell you what I'm going to leave you with. Take care of yourselves. Hug your kids. Kiss your spouse. Tell them you love them. We only get so many sunsets on this planet. Don't waste them. Oh, and don't hoard toilet paper. It ain't worth it. Y'all be safe. Bye-bye.